Hello once again, everybody. Hi, Lord Tamberlane with another Obscurity in Miniature. Today we have another Artel W mini in here. What? I don't know. Let's find out, because I honestly, truly don't remember what was in here. Aha! This looks to be a chaplain type figure of some sort in an empty bag. Thanks for the empty bag, Artel. Why don't we see what's in here? Because this looks like a bunch of parts that I can't do with one finger, okay? One sec, guys. Alright, so we've got all the parts here to our Unforgiving Chaplain. That's what he's called. I finally remembered. We've got a very strong bone motif going with this guy. Really nice casting quality. I've never been disappointed with many of the Artel W figures I've gotten. I mean, look at that. It's just clean. Clean, 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 other than that, but that's okay. I have not done any cleaning to it myself yet. Torso. Upside down torso at that, even. Upside down out of focus torso. So there's a lot of embellishments going on with the armor there. These are 3D sculpted, designed, whatever you call it. But the quality really shines through. I mean, you can see the individual rivets even there on his little lapel buttons. And one of his arms. One thing I always like, there are triangles that they use to put their fingers. You can see the nails and the wires bolting all the skulls in, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we got in the backpack. Again, the motif of bones is very strong. I mean, that's cool. You can see the individual wicks and flames on there. Really nice quality. The vents, everything on there. Alright, what else we got? Let's see, we have the cape. The cape seems to be about the only piece that's actually going to need a little bit of cleaning there. And then we have his other hand. Let's get that in focus. Again, lots of bones on it. After all, he is the Unforgiving Chaplain. And then there are all the optional bits. So we have a head. I can't get in focus because it's backwards. What's it look like? Okay. Long-haired, which is a bit different than the usual baldies that GW makes for their chaplains. I probably am not going to use that one. Let's see the other head. Looks a bit more marine-like, but as a typical chaplain, he's got the skull helmet, which works perfectly. And then for the hands, we've got a pointy finger, not as cool as our Doom guy's middle finger sticking up. And we've got a choice of hammer, which is probably what I'll end up using. I guess the hammer needs a little bit of cleaning, but that's okay. Gosh, I can't get it in focus today. Anything going on the bottom of it? No. And then we have the Crozius type stand-in. That is tempting to use, though, isn't it? Decisions. We've got a scroll, the empty hand, or the pistol. So, I'm going to be back in a second, figure out which pieces I want to use. I might just go ahead and build everything but the individual hands attached to it and see what we have there, okay? I'll be back in a moment. Whoa, sorry. Alright, we've got our Unforgiving Chaplain just about finished. You'll see I went with the scroll for mine, but that's more just because I like to see these kinds of figures get a lot of use across a lot of game systems. And other than the backpack, really, which doesn't scream super high attack, he's not overtly sci-fi looking. He does seem to be about Primaris size, and actually I've got that dice there to kind of keep him stable. Now, a couple words of advice. I'm pretty sure I actually cut off the support for the backpack. That actually is what allows it to lodge itself between his cape and body. But thankfully, things went nice and smoothly regardless. So just always give it a good dry fit before actually attaching anything, which I should know better, but I didn't. So yeah, there is the... Ooh, sorry. Figure. I'm not sure what weapon option I'm going to end up using, whether I go with the Crozius stand-in or the hammer. Both have their merits. I could try magnetizing it, but I just won't because I don't like to. Too lazy. Just to give you guys a good idea of the size. I mean, I could see it being a dude in a suit of armor. If you wanted to go the fantasy route. It would make a good Death Knight. Heck, you could use him as an Inquisitor there. There's my Inquisitor Codius, which was a holiday gift from my younger brother. And let's see how he stacks up compared to other chaplains on the market. Because there's nothing cooler than just having a chaplain. Chaplains on parade. So let's see, what do we got? I'm curious if he is Primaris sized or not. So he seems a little bit bigger than the bog standard Marine. Let's grab our chaplain, our Primaris chaplain. So, Primaris chaplain does seem to be a bit larger than him. In that case, then, why don't we grab the Wargames exclusive Imperial Confessor and see, oh yeah, you're a big sucker. This is like one of my favorite models on the market. This dude's just awesome. So, unfortunately, Artel's newest mini does not compare size-wise to what else is available. But, I mean, he's not overtly gigantic, so you could probably get away with using him with regular Marines. He's not as overly blingy as the Wargames exclusive Imperial Confessor there. Not as Western Gothic as the Primaris one. Let's grab a couple other chaplains and see what we've got going on here. There's one of the old Finecast ones. We'll throw Astaroth in there. How about the Death Company one? So, I mean, he seems like he's in pretty good company size-wise. Heck, what about the 30K one? Back off, Ulrich. I mean, you can't go really wrong with plenty of chaplains. And looking at them, I mean, they're not ridiculously large. I think he can really fit in with a typical Marine army. I really got to paint this guy. I'm tired of looking at him unpainted. I mean, a figure like this, I think you can get a lot of use out of. Especially when you can keep him in focus. So, when you get a chance, why don't you put in the comments, should I go Crozius or Hammer? Because I really can't make up my mind. But again, he is in good company here. With our chaplains on parade. He seems to fit in quite nicely. Could fit in with the Primaris. Could fit in with the good old-fashioned regular Marines. I think you can't go wrong with either. So this has been Artel W Miniatures Unforgiving Chaplain. And I, myself, High Lord Tamerlane, wish you all a fond farewell from our obscurities and miniatures. See you later.